Alexander the Great, the man who changed history. Born in 356 BC in the ancient city of Pella, Macedonia, Alexander the Great would go on to become one of the most legendary figures in history. His conquests reshaped the world, spreading Greek culture across 3 continents and forging an empire that stretched from Greece to India. But who was this extraordinary leader, and how did he achieve what no one had ever thought possible? Alexander was the son of King Philip II of Macedon, one of the greatest military tacticians of his time. From an early age, Alexander showed exceptional intelligence and a keen interest in leadership. By the age of 13, he was already commanding troops and demonstrating his military genius. His father recognized his son's potential, grooming him for greatness. In 336 BC, tragedy struck. King Philip II was assassinated, and Alexander, only 20 years old, inherited the throne. His first challenge was to secure his power. The Macedonian Empire was not yet united, and many saw his youth as a weakness. But Alexander wasted no time. He swiftly eliminated rivals and quelled uprisings, solidifying his rule. With his kingdom secure, Alexander turned his attention to greater ambitions. In 334 BC, he set out to fulfill his father's dream of conquering the Persian Empire, the largest and most powerful empire in the world at the time. Crossing the Hellespont, he launched a series of bold campaigns that would change the course of history. The first major battle was at the Granicus River, where Alexander's forces faced the Persian satraps. Despite being heavily outnumbered, Alexander led his cavalry in a fierce charge, breaking the Persian lines and securing a decisive victory. It was his first step toward conquering the Persian Empire, and it proved that Alexander was a leader like no other. In the following years, Alexander's army captured key cities, including Tyre, after a 7-month siege. Tyre's island fortress was thought to be impenetrable, but Alexander used brilliant engineering tactics, constructing a causeway to breach the city's walls. His innovative strategies and unyielding determination became his trademark. The most famous battle of Alexander's campaign came in 331 BC at Gaugamela. Facing the mighty Persian king, Darius III, who commanded an army of over 100,000 men, Alexander used his trademark tactics of speed, precision, and surprise. He feigned retreat to lure Darius into a trap and then delivered a crushing blow, decisively defeating the Persian forces. Darius fled, and Alexander emerged victorious. But Alexander's ambition didn't stop with Persia. In 326 BC, he crossed the Hindu Kush and invaded the Indian subcontinent. At the Battle of the Hydaspes River, he faced King Porus, who commanded war elephants and a well-disciplined army. The battle was fierce, but once again, Alexander's tactics and leadership won the day. He captured the mighty King Porus and expanded his empire even further. In 323 BC, Alexander fell ill in the city of Babylon and died at the age of 32. His death sent shockwaves throughout the ancient world. The empire he had built was vast, but it would not survive long without him. Within years of his death, his empire fractured, divided among his generals known as the Diadochi. To this day, Alexander is remembered as one of the greatest military minds the world has ever known. His ambition, courage, and genius transformed the ancient world and continue to inspire us today. A leader whose name will never be forgotten. If you want to learn more about history's greatest figures and the world-changing events they shaped, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more incredible stories from the past.